Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of the GC Informer, GameCast's very own gaming news program. I'm your host for today, Mark, also known as Koistorch, and today I've brought with me some interesting developments. Or at least I found them interesting. Let's start things off by talking about something we've seen in most of my news videos. It occupies most of my thoughts, and I just can't seem to shut up about it. So I'm sorry in advance, but let's talk once again about Dragon Ball FighterZ. The latest leak of this week's Jump magazine has revealed Android 21 as the next and most likely final playable character in the base roster. This doesn't really come as a surprise, as we already knew this new original character would play a large role in the game's original story, and by extension would probably be playable at some point. What we didn't really expect was how she would function in battle, as Android 21 has ditched her lab coat and has gone for a more Majin look, complete with baggy pants. She is said to have numerous unique attacks, including the ability to absorb energy using her Tasting Cut dash-grab attack. After absorbing an opponent's energy, she can even use attacks from those fighters she's stolen energy from. For example, the scan shows her using the Solar Flare ability after absorbing energy from Krillin. She's also shown using an evil-looking Kamehameha. Her Meteor attack is called Hungry Time, and it transforms enemies into sweets, much like Majin Buu. Android 21 now brings the roster up to 24 playable characters. It's still just a little small for my liking, but Arc System have put a lot of time and effort into this game, so while the roster may be a little lacking, each fighter will shine. Dragon Ball FighterZ releases in North America and Europe on January 26, 2018 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. Final Fantasy XV Windows Edition will be launching on March 6, 2018. The PC edition will include support for high-resolution displays and will be compatible with native 4K resolution and HDR10. Graphical options can be configured to support up to 8K. Final Fantasy XV Windows Edition boasts a wealth of bonus content, including content contained in free updates to the console versions, as well as paid downloadable content originally available through the Season Pass. Players can also explore the world of Eos through Noctis' eyes in an all-new first-person mode. It was a good game at launch, and steady updates and DLC have finally ticked it over into the great category. I found myself coming back for more every now and again. The Windows Edition will bring a much more solid experience to players, plus support for up to 8K will make an already gorgeous game even more beautiful. Along with more details for the PC port, yet another edition of the game has been confirmed. Final Fantasy XV Royal Edition will also be arriving in March for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The Royal Edition includes an all-new dungeon in Somnia City Ruins expanded map, new features such as first-person mode, new gear and new bosses, Armaga Unleashed, and extra ability gained after you acquire all 13 Royal Arms. The Royal Vessel, the boat from Final Fantasy XV, is now controllable, and you can explore the main body of water between Cape Caim and Altissia. All Season Pass content will also be included. Over a dozen pieces of extra DLC, including weapons, regalia, skins, and item sets will also be added. Square Enix also announced that current owners of Final Fantasy XV will get to upgrade to the Royal Edition through a purchasable pack on the PlayStation Store and Xbox Store. No price was given at the moment. The new trailer that accompanied the announcement detailed some of the new content and adjustments, and it really seemed like this edition would flesh out the finale a little more. Lastly, Nintendo made a surprise announcement with the introduction of Nintendo Labo. The Labo is a line of buildable products that you can insert the Nintendo Switch and Joy-Con into in order to create interactive experiences. These include things such as interactive pianos, houses, RC cars, and fishing poles. They can get a little more complex, like building a cardboard exosuit and controlling a transforming robot. We'll be getting 2 main sets during its April launch. Prices will vary a bit depending on each set. The Variety Pack, including 2 RC cars, 1 fishing rod, 1 house, 1 motorbike, and 1 piano, will cost around $69.99 US, and the Robot Kit, which seems like Nintendo's answer to VR, will be around $79.99. Extra decals and such can also be purchased for $9.99. I see this more as a concept Nintendo had to encourage kids to think outside the box by providing them with a number of tools and materials they might find in their daily lives. Sure, the games themselves might not be compatible with what they think up, but that's not really the point. Nintendo wants to support new and innovative thinking by bringing things back to basics. My only gripe at this point is that we'll no doubt hear many stories of broken or ripped cardboard and a price point that may or may not reflect the actual materials involved, seeing as how cardboard isn't exactly the most expensive building material around. That being said, the piano is rumoured to take around 2 hours to build, and the Joy-Con's infrared camera will pick up which note is being played by a reflective tape that is placed on each key. The Nintendo Labo will launch on April 20th, 2018. And that's all the time we have for today's news. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts on any of the news topics brought up today, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, bye!